I just wanted to give you a little update. I had put the fruiting condition chamber in the lab with the Gorilla Grow tent that I got fit in here so nicely, as you can see it fits. But I changed out the shelving system to a different one because this one's way wider and it's metal and allows more airflow, because the black plastic one I had was getting water buildup on the shelves, which I don't want water buildup. I want it to be humid. So I was only getting like 80%, 75% with a humidifier going, as you can see down there. A little heater warming it up to 74 degrees, 72 degrees. Now I have my ShamWows for my diaper tech at the bottom. I got more coming to put on the other shelves, but I'm worried they're going to drip into some of the fruits on the top, so I'm only going to put them on the first two shelves. But as you can see, I already have a bunch of stuff fruiting. I got a light in here. Another thing, guys, I ran all my cords outside of the tent so that the humidity doesn't get inside the circuitry. As you can see, I got it all down here. I got to tie wrap it up and stuff, but I wanted to show you some fruits. So I got my new little trays. I got a whole row of them getting ready to pop anytime now. That tray there is in isolation on the side. It's still staying still. I had a little tiny patch of green, so I cut out a big section of it to see if I can still get some fruits because there was some pins. But right here I got this little cake, which is getting a lot of side pins, but it's a weird cake. It had two sections in the container, so I kind of split it. Those are my new ones. That one there's a Ziploc bag that I cut the top off of and put it in that tray. It's like a 1 gallon Ziploc bag that I've made a bag out of, and just put it in here as a liner, because I'm going to probably start maybe using liners, but I got a new thing coming to do my surface of my cakes a little different. I'm experimenting with something. Back there I got my Casper. It's starting to pin. As you can see, there's lots of little pins coming up. This here is the TWA. Now, I've been told it's tidal wave crossed with ape. Now, I did a multi-spore T0 spawn in a grain, and these are the fruits I'm getting. I got some brown ones, I got a yellow one, I got some big ass white ones. It's kind of like it's showing up both phenotypes, the ape, or the albino penis envy, and then the tidal wave, both coming out in the same tub. I have another one that's just starting to pin somewhere. I don't know quite where it is. I don't know where it is. It's around here. So one of these is the same. Moon Dance. Ready. This one's also TWA, and it's got brown, white. It's got both again, brown and white. So it's got a little white pin, it's got a little brown pin, so it's a combination. So either I really screwed something up, or it's just reverting back to two different phenoms, which I like both of them. Those white ones are getting cloned for sure. They're bigger than the brown ones. They're beautiful, so those are getting pulled aside. Back there I got some G-Wiz coming in nice. Nice little tray, another tray of them right next to it. And then this here is Moon Dance, but see the caps are cracking. I don't know much about Moon Dance. I can't find any pictures online about it. But the other tray right next to it has that one back there that's cracked. And it has this monster that's cracking here like a loaf of sourdough bread. I mean, this thing is beautiful. I love it. I mean, it's kind of cool. That's the cap. The cap is, that's the top of the cap. The gills are actually underneath. So it's got a regular stipe. It's got gills. But the cap is split in all kinds of different ways. And I mean, it's not a humidity thing. It might be an it might be a dry thing because it's not a very thick cake. But anyways, it is what it is. And over here, this one's pinning too. This one here is G-Wiz. So I got 3 G-Wizes going, and back there I got a Cosmic Ghost. These are supposed to be nice, so those will come up soon. And then once I get all the different ones in the small trays that I like, I'll run them in the bigger trays, and then in those back there, these I'm not going to run anymore. They're 2 section. I might do some things with them, but not for my main fruits. So I'm going to be running these back here, which are just a little smaller than a shoebox. I mean, well, they're a lot smaller, but the cake size is like, if you look at the shoebox, the cake is almost half the size of the shoebox, which is exactly what I want. And then I got a shoebox of peanuts. That's on the 3rd flush. I don't know if I'm going to get anything. It might come out of here soon. And then in this bag, I got a bag of Getty starting to pin. There's actually pins in there. I don't want to open it up. And then there I'm putting some new bags here. I got the Olympus Myco bags going here, colonizing. Oops. See, I got Indian Graveyard cross with peanut. That's a Buller effect that I did in a jar. I actually had 2 jars of it. Spawn. This one here is Casper, Nutcracker. I I got more and more here that are still colonizing. I'm thinking of making a colonizing cabinet. I got another heater, like a heat mat that I can put in with another one of these temperature controllers. If you guys are interested in the way I'm operating the controls, what I'm doing is I'm just running my power into a kind of like a PID, but get them off eBay. They just have a plug in the front. I added a triple front, and then it has a sensor that goes off right here. So the sensor runs by the temperature, so the humidifier and the heat both go on at the same time. So whenever the temperature is not 72.5 degrees, it goes on and goes off at 72.7 degrees. And then on the other side of that plug, I have a timer, just an on-off 12-hour, half-hour, 12 on, 12 off timer for the light. So it makes it easier for me to see. And it gives the mushroom some light too. They don't need lots of light, it's just a little work light over here inside, just enough to keep it bright. And the Gorilla has a great reflecting surface, so I don't have to worry about that. But I had the humidifier at the top of the other shelf, now it's at the bottom. I don't think it's going to make a difference. I believe the heat will carry the humidity up to the top because heat rises. And what that's also going to do is hopefully allow a little bit of circulation as the heat rolls under the bottom and rolls through. It can come out one of the vents at the top and come into the vent at the bottom that the cords go through. So that should be enough to get the CO2 out. Plus I open it every day. Not this wide, but I've been working on it. So next step is to put the lab back together because I had to move everything. I got all my jars and stuff over there. But I had a shelf over here, so now I got to redo it because I got it over here. So now it's time to clean up this half the lab. And hopefully have everything clean and done by Sunday for my live show. I gotta get another place to do my lives. I can't do them in here for much longer. Actually, you know what? I might have the setup better this week. I'm going to use the grow tent as my backup again, my backdrop again. But I'm going to put that colorful thing in front of it just so I have some color behind me. I got a new microphone, so the live stream should be better. I got one of those boom mic things, so hopefully I'll be getting some skills. Oh, my corn came out, or not my corn. I did some wild bird seed. Came out beautiful. Not too bad. Nice and loose. I wanted to try corn, wild bird seed again because I got it really cheap. And I inoculated a few jars. I did using the new pressure cooker like every day since I got it. The first day I did CVG just to pressurize or just to sterilize it a little bit, and then last night I did bird seed, and I let it sit until this morning. And then I got up around 9. I emptied the PC, and Presto PC is working amazing, guys. Definitely look into them if you're looking at a PC. Don't cheap out on your PC like I did originally. I spent a year, probably, well, 9 months working with it, and the first 4 or 5 months it was great, and then things started going wrong, and I was taking care of it. I might not have cleaned the outside or scrubbed it as good as I could have, but I was oiling the seal every time. I was, doing what I'm supposed to do. The only thing I did mess up is I didn't realize that you should not store your pressure cooker's lid in the on the pressure cooker. Take it off, flip it over so that the rubber gasket can be exposed and have it's not crushed, so it keeps its smushability. That's a good word, smushability. But yeah, so I'm just showing you guys the update on the grow tent. I'd like to get another shelf in here, probably one that's a little bit, another top of this would be nice, because I got about 1.5 feet, 2 feet of space I'm wasting. But it's just a fruiting chamber, and I ended up managing to get, let's see, I got in here, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, plus those, 24. I got 24 containers on 3 shelves, that's not bad. I should be able to fit at least 16 of these black trays on each shelf. So once I get these trays done, and I like which ones grow the best, because my problem is I can't do anything in big numbers until I grow it small and see what it looks like, because I don't know what a lot of things look like or how they're going to grow in my environment. So I test out everything in these little 5x4 trays with a 2-inch cake in them, and they colonize nicely and they start growing. So you can see the progression. They go from closed, and then after 10 days I open them, or when they start getting pins, like there's little pins on there. They're hard to see, but there are pins on them. So then I open them into the fruiting conditions here, which I keep this at between 72.5 and 72.7, 85 to 95% humidity, whatever it ends up being. Yeah, I mean, you don't have to go to the ladder, guys. You can use a tote with some water at the bottom, or a diaper at the bottom. But if you do want to step it up to the next step, you can put a little tent in. This is only a 2x4 tent, or it's like 24 by 44. I don't remember the exact dimensions. Gorilla, they make a great tent. The zippers on this thing are amazing. They have nice quality. Of course, it's not going to work because I'm going around the corner and I'm trying to videotape it. But how nice these zippers are. Nice, big, thick, heavy-duty zippers. Even the Velcro on the window it is heavy-duty stuff. I mean, this tent is built like a brick house. Brick house, a brick shit house. And then when you do close, I had it wide open, so it's a little bit different, but normally it just zips right up. So, I'm gonna turn some light on. So yeah, it just zips. I gotta go get the bottom zipper over in the corner down there, but yeah. So, anyway, that's all. And then you can see the door. Boom. I get to look in, not open it to the outdoors. So anyways, I'll give you more updates, and I will talk to everyone Sunday, and you have a happy Thanksgiving. Much love.